All right, we are going to be solving the question above. The question says we should find the value of VA, VB, and what, and VC. All right, so if you look at this question carefully, you are going to observe that we are already having a reference node here, which is also known as ground. And if you look at this voltage source here, it is between two non-reference node, which is VB and what, VC, right? So we are going to treat this part as a what, as a single node. All right, so we are treating this part as a single node. All right, now the first thing we are going to do is to assign our what, our current. All right, so if this one flowing here is I1, if this one is I1, let's call this one to be our I2, and this one should be our I3, and if you get here, let's call this place I4, and this place will be our I5. All right, so I hope you understand the distribution of the current there. All right, so now the first thing we are going to do is to what, is to apply KVL to the supernode, because this becomes a supernode. All right, so apply KVL, KCL to the supernode, All right, so we have already done introduction to supernode analysis, and for you to grab the concept of this course, I will encourage you to go over our video on the introduction aspect of what, supernode analysis. All right, so now this is our supernode that we are treating as a single node. So if you look at the current entering, I3 is entering, I4 is leaving, I2 is leaving, and I2 is also entering, right? So it's going to be I2 plus I3, which will be equals to what, I4 plus what, I5. All right, now our I2 is between these two nodes, VA and VC. You can see it between this branch here, between this branch. So we are going to write that in terms of voltage and what, resistor. So it's going to be what, VA minus VC. So we are going to have VA minus VC all over what, all over 1 all over 2, right? Plus I3. What is I3? I3 is between this branch here, that is VA and VB. So it's going to be VA minus VB all over what? All over 1 over 3. So which is equals to I4. What is our I4? Our I4 is between this branch. So it's going to be what? VB minus 0 divided by 1 over 5. VB minus 0 is VB, right? So it's going to be VB all over 1 over 5 plus I5. I5 is between this branch. So it's going to be VC minus 0 all over 1, which is VC over 1, which is still what? VC. All right. Now, I hope you understand this. All right. Now, the next thing we are going to do, this is just mathematics, right? If we are having VA minus VC divided by half, is the same thing as 2 multiplied by this. So it's going to be 2 into VA minus VC plus 3 into VA minus VB, then equals to 5 VB plus what? Plus VC. All right. So if we clear that bracket, we are going to have 2 VA minus 2 VC plus 3 VA minus 3 VB equals to 5 VB plus VC. All right, so let's collect like terms. So we are having VA here, VA here. So this is going to give us what? 5 VA. So I'm going to have 5 VA, 5 VA. Then the next one that will come to be VB. Next one that will come to be VB. So we are going to have VB. All right. So this is VB here. If we bring it here, it's going to be what? Minus 8, right? So it's going to become minus 8 VB. Okay. And the next one is C. So this one is going to become minus 3. Minus 3 VC. Everything equals to what? 0. So that is equation 1. Let's call this equation number 1. All right. Now, we are also going to apply KCL to this node here. We have already treated this part as a single node. Don't forget, we are also having another node here, which is node A. So apply KCL. So let's apply KCL. Apply KCL to node A. Node A. All right. So the current that is entering node A is I1. So we are going to have I1 equals to what? I2 plus what? Plus I3. All right. So I1 is between what? I1 is between VA and this part. So it's going to be VA minus 0 over what? Oh, sorry. No need to do that because the current here is already 4 ampere, right? So I1 is the same thing as what? 4. So it's going to be 4 equals to I2. Our I2 is between VC and VA and what? VC, right? So it's going to be VA minus VC all over what? All over 1 over 2 plus I3. Our I3 is where? Our I3 is between VA and VB. So it's going to be VA minus VB all over what? All over 1 over 3. All right. So that's it. Now, again, this becomes 4 equals to 2 into VA minus VC plus 3 into VA minus VB. All right. So if we open that bracket, we are going to have 4 to be equals to 2VA minus 2VC plus 3VA minus 3VB. All right. So let's collect like terms now. 4 will be equals to this plus this is what? 5. 5VA. All right. Then minus 3VB minus 2VC. Equation number 2. All right. So the next thing we are going to do is to find the equation of the what? Equation of the supernode. Equation of supernode. All right. So, and there is going to be what? The positive part is VC minus what? VB equals to 5. VC minus VB equals to 5. So this is equation number 3. All right. So we are going to be using what do we call it? Cramer's rule to solve the value of VA, VB, and VC. All right. So let's do that. So the first thing is to find change. So let's go for change. So change will be equals to the coefficient of VA, VB, and what? VC. So for equation 1, we are going to have 5 minus 8 minus 3. 5 minus 8 minus 3. And equation 2 is going to be 5 minus 3 minus 2. 5 minus 3 minus 2. And the equation 2, we don't have VA here. It's going to be 0. So VA is going to be 0. VB is going to be minus 1. VC is going to be what? 1. All right. So by the time you resolve this, you find the determinant of change, you are going to get your answer to be what? 30. So this will be equals to what? 30. So if you want to understand how we find determinant here, we've already been solving this when we are dealing with mesh analysis, nodal analysis, and the rest. Do you understand? So it's just to apply mirror, plus, minus, plus. There's going to be 5 into -3, -2, -1, -1. Then the second one is going to be minus minus is plus, plus 8 into 5, -2, 0, and 1. Then the next one is going to be -3 into 5, -3, 0, and 1. So by the time you multiply and subtract, you are going to get 30. All right. So let's find change in A. So let's look for change in A. Change in A, change in B, change in C. All right. So change in A will be equals to what? So change in A, what is here, we are going to replace it with the answer that we have. Oh, okay, equation 1 is going to be 0, 4, and what? 5. 0, 4, and what? And 5. So this and this will remain the same. So -8, -3, and -1. So we are going to have -3, -2, and what? And 1. All right. So by the time you find the determinant of this as well, you are going to have your change in A to be equals to what? 79. So this is going to be equals to 79. All right. So let's go for change in B. Change in B, this will remain constant. This will remain constant. We are going to change this. So we are going to have 5. We are going to have 5, 0, then 0, 4, and 5. Then we are going to have -3, -2, and 1. So by the time you find your determinant, you are going to have -5. All right. So change in C will be equals to change in C is going to be equals to 5, 5, 0, -8, -3, -1, and this is going to be 0, 4, and 5. So by the time you find the determinant of this, you are going to have 145. 145. All right. So now we can therefore find the value of VA, VB, VC. All right. So VA will be equals to change in A all over change, so which will be equals to 79 divided by what? 30. So this will give us 2.6 2.63 volts. 2.63 volts. All right. So VB will be equals to change in V all over change. All right. So this will be equals to what? This will be equals to -5 divided by what? 30. So which is going to give us what? Minus 0. What? 0.1 something. 0.16. 0.16 volts. All right. So VC will be equals to change in C all over change. So this will be equals to 145 divided by 30. And 145 divided by 30 is nothing but what? 4.8 volts. It's nothing but 4.8 volts. So this is how to go about the solution to this question. I hope this question is well simplified and well understood. You can let us know that in the comment section. And if today is your first time of coming across our lecture, please do well to give this video a thumbs up, smash on the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video like this, you'll be the first to receive the notification. And don't forget to share this content, this lecture rather, with your friends in other institutions, in your various classes that might be in need of this. And don't forget also that we help students by helping them to solve their assignment and their project work in school. And if you're having any challenges with your assignment, you can always reach out to us. You have access to, if you check the description of this channel, you are going to have access to our email and our WhatsApp. You can always send us message, and if you want private tutoring section, we're also open for that. And we also have lots of materials on circuit analysis and civil engineering and mechanical courses. And it's either you reach out to us or you go through the seller link in our description as well. You have access to purchase any of our material online. And please stay tuned for more as we continue to bring more solution to your doorstep. Thank you.